How's it going? Good afternoon to the faculty and staff, friends and family, and most importantly, the class of 2007. When I first received an email asking for a graduation speaker, I thought to myself, barring any unforeseen celebrity status, this will probably be the last time I could ever give a graduation speech. So I had to try out. There was one small problem. I really didn't know what to say. I'm not the class president. I'm not the top 10%. I failed my moot court tryout. I don't even have a job. To make matters worse, my mom says I never enunciate and I don't think before I open my mouth. I love you, Mom. So really, I don't know why you guys would pick me. So I went and asked my dad for some advice. He's a college professor and he's been to many graduations. His great words of wisdom: don't be boring. Thanks, Dad. So I used my law school skills and I went and did some research. I went to Google and I typed graduation speech. This is very important. There were hundreds of speeches: Steve Jobs at Stanford, the Dalai Lama at Emory, a collection of high school graduation speeches. Carpe diem, this is a turning point. Find what you love, etc. Those really won't work. I also found a site that broke down the science of a graduation speech. After comparing over 150 speeches, the 4 fundamentals of a graduation speech are: 1. Issues of concern. 2. Paths of action. 3. Tools for change. 4. Keys for a good life. Following my dad's advice to not be boring, I will not talk about any of these. I've always been a visual learner, so I decided to go to YouTube. I found some new speeches: Clinton at Tulane, Conan O'Brien at Harvard, Ali G at Harvard. Still, I'm not a celebrity and we're not at Harvard. Those won't work either. So I went and asked my friends for some advice. They said, just tell anyone to follow their dreams. I'm pretty sure at this age, we're tired of following our dreams. It'd be much easier to ask them where they're going and just meet up with them later. The truth is, I'm going to follow my reality. About 5 years ago, I was sitting at home thinking, man, I really got to justify a way to go to spring break. Knowing that I can't go back to undergrad, I thought I should go to law school. And here I am. Also, the reality is that we all came to this wonderful school for various reasons. Some of you may have always dreamt of being a lawyer. Some of you may have been bored. Others came to find a spouse. I hope it worked out. Some of you may have actually come to fight for truth, justice, and liberty. Regardless of why we came here, Loyola has become a second home. You might have been here for class, you might have been in the library to study. You maybe wanted to find a quiet space away from your spouse and kids. I know who you are. Nevertheless, thanks to our wonderful faculty, staff, and all the great students, no matter how many hours we spent at school, we somehow managed to have fun. At least I know I did. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't always a walk in the park.